Hi everybody, it's your girl Marissa from UnleashYourFab, and today's video is idea evaluation checklist. So yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that for you, bring out some point of views for y'all to understand when it comes to those ideas, and you get excited about those ideas and you want to run down the road, put all your nickels and dimes in it, and you don't really carefully think about the idea. So you jump into this business, don't really think about the concept, don't really think about what all is entitled, what all it's gonna do to your life, and how much effort, how much time it's gonna take. And it's very nerve-wracking when you find out and not be prepared. So I just wanted to bring some pointers to you guys to help you out on your ideas and making sure that you put the best foot forward, because like you might be like me, somebody who come up with a million ideas each day. You're coming up with different ideas, and you don't want to be those type of people where every time a new idea comes up you want to drop your present idea and go invest in something else. No, you don't want to be those jumpers. You want to stick to your best idea and put your best effort in that. So let me introduce myself formally with my elevator pitch. My name is Marissa. I'm a concept developer. My goal is to convert and modify people's ideas and make it into paid income. With my numerous years in business administration, I help people to organize and create a successful and consistent business. My specialties are also retail fashion, which with my experience in boutique, I had a boutique before, so I have many ideas and many experience in that field. And so basically I decided to take my passion, which was business admin, accounting, those stuff I love to do, payroll, accounting, stuff like that was my passion when I was in the work field. And then I became an entrepreneur and I went into fashion and clothes and shoes and stuff, and I really enjoyed it. But now I'm at a point in my life where I want to really take all the knowledge that I've learned. I've been in the retail game for now over 9 years. I've been hustling, doing my thing locally where I'm from, pushing it on social media and stuff. And now I want to spread what I've learned and help others, because way back when social media wasn't as easy as it is now. You had to figure out a lot of things on your own. We didn't have these groups where you could create groups on Facebook and just put your items on these pages. Like when Facebook first came out, like you only had your page, and thank God things elevate. And like with all businesses, we evaluate it and we grow and we try to improve it for our consumer. So now it's easier for us to push our businesses on Instagram and Facebook. And for me, I'm enjoying Instagram for my page for UnleashYourFab, and I'm pushing my Facebook group now. So if you guys see the link to the bottom, feel free to follow me on Instagram, join my Facebook page, because constantly throughout the week I'll be giving tips and tricks on your business and things to help motivate. I like to motivate people. I like to help push people to be the best that they can be. And if that's going to help you make some money, hey, why not? So let's get into the points. If I keep looking down, I have always be prepared. Always be prepared. Always have pen to paper. Have your notes. Be ready to dish out that information. So the first point is, what short-term results can you expect? Okay, so now we just came up with this new idea for this business. Let's just say, to make it simple, we're going to sell clothing. What short-term results do you expect from opening this clothing store? You have to think, okay, what am I expecting? Am I expecting in the next month or so for me to be like some of these other people who've been investing all years, into their business? Or am I expecting to maybe start off with a certain amount of customers? Maybe for your first month in it, you want to expect to say, I want to expect to have, say, for the first month, 50 loyal customers, and then you're going to have to write down, how do you expect to lock those 50 customers? What are you going to do when you open this clothing store to lock these 50 customers? Are you going to go out and brand your business, wearing your t-shirts, giving out your business cards, letting every Jesus buddy and they Grammy know you selling clothes, that you have a site, you have a store? Look at my sign falling. Jesus. Anyway, see, letting them know that you have a store you just opened. What are you expecting? Are you expecting it to just be easy? You're gonna click up on the page, click something on Facebook, open your page, and then people just can come running to you to buy things? You have to research your business. You have to research what other people are doing to see what you are to expect, basically. You can't just think that it's gonna drop in your lap. That's not preparing. That's not entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs are always prepared. Entrepreneurs always ready for the unexpected. We have to be ready that, hey, if we don't make that 50 quota of customers, will 30 customers be sufficient to maintain what our goals are? We have to, understand and set those goals. So don't make your expectations, I would say, not too high, but don't make your expectations too low. But know that with any expectation, you have to put in the work. And even if it's an idea and you're not willing to put in the work, you're already setting yourself up for failure. So tip number 2 is, do the potential returns justify the risk? That's a very good question, because, like, let's say clothing. Let's say you have to invest, or let's just say, let's say your funds aren't as good as you want it to be. Do you expect that if you invest this money right now, that things tight, you really going by faith, dropping this 300 on your first set of inventory on some clothing, do you expect your returns will justify the risk? Do you think that you're going to make a quota that will be justified for this risk that you're going to take? Let's think about it. If you go invest in, let's say, an investment company, you're going to invest in a friend's company, and you're going to invest thousands of dollars. Is the company that profitable to know that you're taking this big risk, that you're going to get your returns? You have to think about these things. You have to think about, and sometimes you may not get your return. And that is even a better question. Are you willing to take the risk, to go on faith and step out on your business, and believe that you may not make the profit that you expected, but you know that the potential for your business is profitable? And that's a risk you have to know if you're willing to take. With me, when I started my accessory business, I didn't have the funds. I was a single mother, just was out of a broken marriage, but I needed extra income. I had bills to wazoo, and I needed extra income. And I always wanted to open up my business, always wanted to do retail, but I always expected that, I got hundreds of dollars to invest in it right off the bat. And I didn't have it. I had no way of finding it. And one day I was just having a horrible day. Things weren't working out, and I just decided, I was like, forget this. I'm gonna start, and I might have wanted to start on having all clothes, shoes, accessories, handbags, makeup, everything one time. But unfortunately for my situation, I wasn't able to. So I decided to step it on faith, and I took $50 and I bought accessories. Because for me, at the time, accessories was the smartest thing for me to do and the cheapest thing to start with. I could get a variety of colors and styles of accessory. I took my $50, I bought those accessories. I went to my local store, bought a clear bin. I put all the accessories in the bin, and I made sure I buy the accessories that was like affordable, where I could sell like for $3, $4. And when I went to work, I started to tell my friends and family I'm selling accessories, and then all of them used to come and look in the bin and pick out stuff, and that's how I started. And as I made the money back, I put the money back into the business, and then I started to add bags, then I started to add clothing, then I started to get into my real passion, which was shoes. So everybody has their level of investing in their business. So it's what risk is not even just only business. Risk is time, because you will not get that time back. Do you have the time to be investing into this business? You may work and have to invest, and may have to invest your time after hours. So you may have to give up social life for a while. You may have to give up some of the perks. You might have to start doing your own hair. You might have to not buy them Jordans which you used to buy because you had that extra cash, but now you got to put that money in your business. Are you willing to take the risk? Is the risk going to potentially give you the return that you're expecting? So you have to think about these things. Point number 2. What are the limitations of your ideas, of the idea? Whatever your business idea is, do not go into your business thinking that, oh, my business don't have no cons, my business don't have no negative. My business is a great idea. I have all good ideas. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be easy. No, don't. If you cannot come up with cons for your business, talk to a friend, talk to a family member. You might know somebody who may be in the same field that you're interested in. Maybe somebody in a different field but has a business. Find out some of the cons of the business. Like with me, when I opened my physical store, I was like, oh my God, I'm opening my store. I finally got my store open, Fab Boutique. I was excited. Mother of 2. I didn't realize that when I opened the store, and okay, I'm going to be there, I'm going to cut back on my employee because I'm just starting out. I can't afford to really have an employee because my return isn't that high. So the cut back. So that means if I don't have an employee, who can be in the store all the time? Me. So I'm in the store Monday to Saturday, 9 to 6, every day. Mom of 2, gotta go to the store, work the store all day. No matter slow, busy, whatever, you have to stick it through. You have to be consistent. So I had to put it there, and I had to literally take my lunch hour at 3, put a little sign on my door, leave my telephone contact, let them know, stepped out for lunch. We'll be back in an hour, and I literally write the hour, the time that I'm expected to be back, and my telephone number. And I had to do that. I didn't want to close the store because I was so afraid that I was going to miss people. But my life had limitations to my business. I had to deal with my kids. I had to pick them up from school. I had to do those stuff. And those were some of the things I didn't think about. So you have to think about with your business and your lifestyle, what limitations it's going to cost you. You may have a business where you want to be a photographer. Photographers got to be on the scene for everything, every event. Even if you taking free pictures, you just starting out, you need people to know about your pictures. So you might have to, you tired because you had to work that day, but you gotta go put on some clothes, look fly, and go take pictures. Because you need your pictures out there. You need to upload them on your site. You need people, when you take their picture, you need to give them your card and say, hey, you could go to my site to see the pictures. It'll be up by tomorrow or whatever. That's people running through your site. And that's a potential way to get leads. When you give away free things, taking those pictures, you just give away a free picture, but you gave your card. And the lead now is they're going to come on your site to see their picture. They're going to see what else you're available to do. They're going to probably run through your prices, know that they love their picture, and they're probably going to book you. That's something else that I'll talk about on another video. But let's go on to point number 4. Point number 4. Point number 4 is, what could go wrong and how would you fix it? What could go wrong? Many things could go wrong. For me, when I had my retail store, because I'll use that a lot. When I had my retail store, the weirdest thing, I thought about my location. I liked my location. It was in a location that was busy, but the location was so far from the parking lot, and like it might be funny, but the what was wrong for me was like when it's raining and now I have to come out the store and no shade to go way around the building to go to my car, and I have my kids and stuff. So for me and for my lifestyle, that was something that was not feasible. It was a little nagging to me. So you have to always write down and be mindful of the things that you expect for your business. What could have gone wrong was I could have not been making the cash that I needed to let's just say I opened the store only doing shoes and I'm not making the cash that I expected. That's something going wrong. Now, to adjust that, I could look into bringing other items into the store that would guarantee a sale. So that's another way of looking at it. A lot of things could go wrong. You would be surprised, and you have to open your mind. You have to really evaluate your business and make up things that could possibly go wrong. Like a lot of things. You might have to, let's say your computer goes down, or like we said with the photographer, your computer or something goes wrong with your camera. What backup do you have to still push your business? Do you have your little phone that you could maybe still be taking pictures to still push, till you get some sales to buy a new camera? Things can go wrong. Things do not always go as smooth as our mind perceives it to be. So we must always be prepared to come up with different avenues to work our business. Point number 5 is how much effect will you require? How much effort will be required of you for your business? And like I said that earlier, when I didn't think about the store, me being, the salesman, me being the boss, me going out to go pay the bills, me gotta close up shop, pick up my kids, me gotta be home to go cook, then I gotta go back to the store. Sometimes I'm tired or sick, but I still gotta go to the store. You gotta think about these things. You gotta think about what efforts is really required of you to make this business work. You have to be willing to go above and beyond. You have to be willing that some days are going to be high, some days are going to be low. But once you consistently make an effort in your business, you will get return. You need your customers to see you consistently. They need to see you. They need to visually see you. They need to see you on social media. They need to, if they walk in the store, they see you. If they walk in your store, they see you. They see you. They see you. Once they see consistency in you, your return is going to come. People don't buy products. People buy people. So you have to be consistent. You have to, your face have to be seen so that your customers could get comfortable with you to buy your products. And that's one of the risks you have to take. You have to be able to show yourself, show your personality, like me doing these videos now. I have to do these videos for you to see me, to see what I am about. Sending picture text is all good and dandy, but you got to know my personality. You got to understand where I come from. Like for me, I'm a wife, I'm a mother of two. I ain't just started doing business. I've been doing business a long time. Like I said, about 10 years now. My son is 11 years old. And like I tell you, I started with $50 and I've been pushing ever since. Why? Because I need that extra cash. I was working a full-time job, pushing my business on the side, then opened a full-time store, pushing that, and doing a full-time business. Then eventually closed the store and not close the store, quit my job, went into my store full time. So I had that full time entrepreneur experience to really understand, because sometimes some things about your business you will not understand until you're fully in it. So that's why I tell people to invest, research, and don't be afraid to go out and ask. Don't be afraid to go out and find out. Get on the internet, research your business. You need to know somebody out there is doing what you're doing. Find out who's doing it and research them, follow them, see what efforts they're making, see how many people are following them, see how many people are interested in the product, see the comments, see the questions the customers are asking them. All of these things will help give you an idea of your business and what you are going to expect from it. So not last comment, but the next comment is the idea competitive in your current market? You have to know if the idea is popular in your market. You have to know if it's going to work. You have to know if it's something that you're going to have to start from the ground up. Is it something that nobody knows? Is it a new invention that you made and nobody knows what it does? So if it's a new invention that you made, you're going to have to make more effort to get the word out, to get people to understand what the product is, to get people to see a need for it in their lives. But if you're starting a business, let's say with a product that is already needed in the market, it's going to be a little easier to present it to people. But if it's something that's already been done, you have to present it and show why yours is different from the rest. So you have to know the current market. You have to know the need, the want for your product and service. You have to know who's doing it, how they're doing it, and how profitable they're doing it. The last comment is, what standards will you use to measure? What standards would you use to measure your success? That's something personally for you. For me, right now, I'm succeeding. I put my goals out there. I'm making videos more this year, and I'm saying hell or high water, whatever goes wrong. My picture may not be the best out there, but as I invest in my business, I will see return. So for me, once I invest and I see in my return, no matter how small it is for me, that's success for me. When I help my fellow retailers who buy my wholesale listing, I have a wholesale listing where I have a list that consists of reliable websites where you can buy wholesale clothing, shoes, accessories, you name it, men, women, children. And I have my team of customers, I call them my fab team, that have purchased the list, and each one of them purchased the list. And once you purchase the list, you become a fab team, And with that, I'm open to questions. Anytime you have questions on your business, you just maybe want to run an idea by somebody who you feeling like, sometimes you feeling like you can't run an idea by everybody. Not everybody's gonna understand your business. Sometimes you might not want to share your business ideas with other people. You afraid they might take your business and go run with it, take your ideas and run with it. So that's what I give my fab team. I give my fab team the opportunity that once they purchase the book, that I'm open for them to message me, call me, once we set up a time, and we could go over tactics for their business, items that they maybe want to add, go through sale tactics, helping them to lock sales, get their self out, make sure what they invest that they get a return on it, make sure they're pricing their items at a reasonable price that their customers don't feel like they're paying an arm and a leg, but make sure that they're making the profit that they need for their business. So that's what I do. That's what I enjoy doing, and it's fulfilling to me because I know when I started, nobody gave me that opportunity. A lot of people were hush hush. You couldn't just DM people and ask questions. But now it's more open. Everybody's willing to help each other more, and it's a beautiful thing now. So for me, I don't want anybody to struggle like how I did. So like I said, I turned my experience into a business, and I just love to help. I love to help other women to achieve their goals, and I believe that you could win. I'm winning and you could win. So that's about it with the points. And thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Please, if you're not on my Facebook page or my Instagram, follow me, Unleash Your Fab. Also, my YouTube page is Unleash Your Fab. So you just Google Unleash Your Fab and you can find me. I'm also available for coaching if you need to start up your business. I have a branding course that's available also. And like I said, my wholesale listing. And then I also have a workbook that helps with anyone who's interested in opening a retail store, that give them questions to really help them break down the direction that they want to go in their business. I'm going to be adding an audio to that booklet also, so that I could talk you through the booklet. So talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching. Do appreciate it. Love you all. Peace.